Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the beef. One of the all on the scene. Broke it, end of the month, flow joke, kill mode, work it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like 10 butts and drums. Come back there.
If you look at your screenshots, it'll tell you what day it was.
Girl hopping up about a pearl. Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid. She ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snicker bag. Talking about she don't come with no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm called.
It had to be Saturday, bro.
Nah.
Cause it got what, 3 days, 1 hour, 39 minutes, 25 seconds on the thing.
Checking to go. I'm gone. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your light? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out to putting it in my block. Gucci sweater is dread. Somebody give me a. These feel like the cops. Got something more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be out. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm calling the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts call? GPS straight to the money. I put my. Big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted up at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that checking to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light.
Oh, Fortnite had to update. They must put the golf carts and shopping carts back on. Uh-oh. Dang.
Down in Soho. One's black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a polio. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the gently. Angry and fresh with these when I was down out of soul had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. My arm. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk. Got a big Benz like Sasquatch. Every time you shit, with it, no, it's time. I got that checking to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your.
Yes, it is. That thing disappear on you.
Right from the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like that. The ops on IG all the time. I don't go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce 255. I can't get fuck you with to prove you me. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to nick you. Jerry ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide you. King of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check and to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce.
Wait, first off, it's waiting for everything to load, sir. Or the invite's on his way. I'll make sure accelerated clock is off. There you go, sir. I'll be waiting.
You ain't got to wait long. I'm on
the way. Oh yeah, and you know the first game, Texas versus Chiefs. First game of the preseason, Texans versus Chiefs.
Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They ain't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules.
Oh, you must be in North Carolina.
And Shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that.
Terrible.
Maybe it's the clout.
I'd rather watch a soap opera than that.
Shorty claims she a feminist. And her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a
damn.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was
you still get, if PC do, PC got to play Zoe, because Zoe's been talking about getting the Eagles too.
As they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I don't know about first dibs, man.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Didn't you say Zoe switched teams anyway?
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. He takes this from the 30.
Lemonade had the Eagles.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Come back, come back.
On second down, here's Watson. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Good throw,
all right,
catch,
man.
I really like the
Legion of Zoom.
And being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
I was
man,
told it was
now
more
you're running
defense.
away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now it's Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's
What?
A good pickup there at 22.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block.
Honestly, bro, the gameplay feels like
now we want to know how
NCAA.
these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain?
Because you see,
after that?
you know how NCAA used to have stars under the star player? Exactly what this is.
On first down, Watson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin, and he'll go down
Nah, bro,
at
they
the 28.
can't.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And first shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I'm gonna need some help with this one.
Man. They need to hurry up. They said they were going to make another Def Jam fight for New York.
He's not hurried. He's not hit.
I need that.
Incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
Film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
Man, Freeland used to be going at it on that bitch.
They can do that.
Run there, and that's going to bring us to a
Boy,
4th down.
Crazy Legs is my dude on that
Now
game.
to attempt the Texan field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash.
No, sir, I got better.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Yeah, X too fast.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
Don't do that, boy.
Incomplete to open things up.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football.
Man, my defense
and bring
legit.
it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Yep.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
That was your whole team right there.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Stick him up.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 2nd down.
That was y'all
security
blanket. No lie.
7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 33 now.
Whenever y'all needed a 1st down or a big play, y'all knew exactly who to throw it to.
Prescott from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was Tony Gonzalez. Come here, boy.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up
I'll pick Tony Gonzalez.
Nice play right there.
I picked Tony Gonzalez before I picked
I want
Whitney.
to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I.
You
He has the
cannot
ability
tell
to
me that
take
boy.
over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he's brought down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
Yeah.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Rodney Merciless in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
That's the one.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Oh, I forgot y'all had Allen Hurns now.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Yeah, he went to Chicago.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Give me that.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play a long game.
Ooh, I had that boy beat.
They turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a
that's what it really is.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place.
Hey, what's the name of the city, Irons?
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's close to Lancaster.
Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Ain't Lancaster like close to Harrisburg?
On the pitch and catch.
Oh, okay.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Miller. Miller with 1st down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down.
You would think that, who is that? Who's your DM? Lawrence would have got a start.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Underneath for Miller. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Nah, I used to drive trucks all
and
the
it'll
time.
be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And out now come the Cowboys. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Prescott now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I bet. But you go to Las Vegas, bro, that's straight desert heat.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Prescott, and this is going to be incomplete.
J.J. Watt knocks, no, let me say it right. J.J. Watt swats another attempted pass away. A lot of defensive linemen, all defensive linemen are taught, get your hands up in the passing lane when you can't get to the passer. But he's taken it to high art form, hasn't he? He really has, and every time I see that, I'm reminded of that play against Cincinnati in the playoffs his rookie year, where he just took it right out of the air, took it in for 6 points, and then he really started to come into his own. Yeah, the legend really was born that day, wasn't it? It was. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Man, I thought I was only my daddy that was doing
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Hey, better out than in.
Watson on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, I remember I told my girl, you ain't got to be scared to fart around me. Boy, she been letting them rip ever since.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not.
You cut it.
To Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
I ain't expect for you to cut it.
Jones, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Second down, Prescott.
He sat right there with him.
Across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's got some space here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific, because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Ooh, that ball was almost coming out.
They give him 12 yards and a first down.
Nah, you can see if the ball coming out because it'll pop.
First
your player
opportunity in
will
the
light
red
up.
zone for the Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Yeah.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston.
Oh, damn, I forgot. We got it early.
First half, but
I was going to say
red zone
Monday.
opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I ain't doing it. I saw it all my players.
Elliott taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Just to get it early.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Bailey now to kick this one away.
Yeah. I ain't got.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, we got like another 2 weeks of it.
So they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set
so far,
to take over here. And following the
beach I work
interception,
at alone picked up 7 times.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out
I
there.
believe it.
Totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Bruh. Bruh, it was slippery, bruh. I lost the grip and all that trying to pick up that fish.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's letting this one go for. Oh, this is taken in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 73 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from
damn, I really just missed this too. Oh,
those are the plays they
we snuck it in there.
On both counts, all right? Because
Yeah,
once he took off,
yeah, pretty much.
let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the
You're gonna have to
sideline.
ask
Because when you
Dahlia.
score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last
Or
drive.
P whenever
When
he
you
get on,
score
they be
points,
using.
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Boy, you know I was supposed to get you way back
down
there.
at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the
Boy,
play.
JJ
and
Watt
it's 2nd
came
down.
pushed whoever your left tackle all the way in
earlier,
back.
but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now Prescott.
Ah, that was my fault. Go get him. Go get him. That's all we had.
Way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
Honey Badger.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Prescott completes it to Hearns. Dak finding the former Jag Hearns for the Dallas 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Bailey got the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
No, that's torture.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
Right, that's the automatic.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The final shot before the break. Watson.
Ooh, I saw him too.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation,
boy, that boy loved them stretch and toss plays.
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, it's Elliott. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The give to Elliott. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create
the fact that someone took their time really and made that video.
The give is to Elliott. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, it didn't go their way, did it?
Brownie coming.
For the run, worked out well. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is
Wow.
caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. They find some open field here. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have...
Give me that.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check.
No.
He fires one that's
Fat finger
intercepted.
syndrome.
Picked off by Jeff Heath. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
You hit 2 buttons at once.
And I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
He'll get it up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT. PAT on the last drive. His throw incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Now Watson, it's complete to Fuller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it when they can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. Because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Watson now,
go on Jack's
5
page.
Straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson.
The
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Demarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson going deep for Hopkins.
Go get that, boy.
This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Out to his left. Touchdown, Texans. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took
that's
off.
a tough pick.
Good play by him.
Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Oh, boy.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to...
The crazy thing is, I saw the tight end in the back of the end zone at the last second.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back at New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's the first carry for
Stop that boy.
And not a whole lot doing there.
They
So
probably
getting up
gave
to
it
about
to
the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On the sneak.
No, sir.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies.
Boy got smacked soon as he said height.
On the quarterback sneak. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I said the same thing, but you ran a fake punt on me.
Now a handoff to Miller.
Ooh. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, these hit sticks lethal.
Pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball.
Well, I don't know. That was probably Sean Lee or
down.
something. That boy came across my face, man.
2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here's a give to Miller, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it from Miller. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
People getting
Clock running
smacked.
under 4 to
All
play
that.
now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller from 17 yards out, and the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
Team
Then you
celebration.
got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Relay race in the end zone.
Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6
forgot
points.
which one.
They've got to recover
Like certain
their
players
charges.
do certain
It's amazing
ones.
what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Boy, I don't know who is number 70 on your offensive line.
Into the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
I think. I don't remember.
Here's Prescott.
Give me that. Honey Badger.
Intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely.
I don't know.
But he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you. And you know he's going
someone
to get
did the
because he
jousting.
didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Oh, there we go. I got one. Oh, tell me this leapfrog.
Quarter touchdowns. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
Yeah,
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
All right, so every time you score, you have to hit the right analog up to do the team
Fairbairn
celebration.
now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Dallas offense.
They probably
now
would do
back
it
out
in
onto
like
the
later
field.
pressures.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. A give to Elliott running left.
Ooh, don't let this boy go catch him. Go catch him.
And now running right through it. A big
Just push him
chunk
out.
on the ground
Something.
there, 27 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise.
Right, I feel like
Defense
this year
has the lead.
is.
They're playing for the pass first.
Prescott looks to
Oh, I don't know. Ain't no telling, bro.
on the crossing route. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. It's going to be like playing basketball. When you put up a token press, make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
You did
so
what?
they can't just run it right down your throat.
Come here, Nutty. Now tell me what's wrong.
To the air again, Prescott. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the
You broke the
football here.
flashlight? Let me
Nearly
see
a
it.
4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Okay.
Time for a
let me
break.
see.
We'll come back and see this one out after this. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott yet again.
There we go.
Is incomplete.
Let me see.
I think that was a good job there defensively.
Oh,
They
no,
did
it's
allow
all
them to
right, man.
drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to
All
the
you
goal
gotta do is just
line,
screw it.
they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They struggle to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So
Ooh, that boy
trailing here in the
going
last
for it.
quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, come on, man. That's one thing I
Will be
hate.
brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales
Like, he'll
over there
sit
on the
right
sideline.
there.
A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the
man.
game. You get efforts like that from your receivers.
But Jay, I know you pissed
laying out for
me.
that cat.
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. 2nd and goal from the 1. They come
Like, there was no.
set eye. They'll give it to him up the middle.
He didn't even have to die, to be honest.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Bailey got the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Oh boy, you see, I was prepared for it.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
The what?
Lots of stuff.
The Lantis stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves.
Oh, my
back
God.
on the field.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Watson now to throw. He's got Fuller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Hi, Nani.
The Texans on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Miller will get it.
Oh, yeah, put him on there.
Yes. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
Reset.
We in victory formation.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll stop it with 40
I just got to hang
seconds
this
remaining
over
in this
Jay
fourth
Hill's
quarter.
head for at least a good day.
Down to a knee.
I would take my win whenever I can get it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Boy, what you back here doing?
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched.
Like this boy really got in the fullback position.
Easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on third down for this offense. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click.
No, the fact is, bro, I was like, bro, I could have swore I didn't put no fullback in.
14 to 11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Playing the game. Ow. You ready for the first day of school?
First day of school?
Yeah.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the
No,
best
not
darn
camp
crew
school,
in the
school.
industry.
Hello, Dana.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
You going with your best friend?
What happened?
Best friend who? Best friend who, Daddy?
Remember Ariana that came to your sleepover?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You guys gonna ride the same bus together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we want to pick some flower together to sow. What do you think?
Yes. Nah, Grandma might get mad at you. You picking Grandma's flowers. You gotta ask Grandma first before you pick them.
Daddy, want me to shop puppet? Your flash?
They gon' let me in this
Sure.
club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm an American dream.
Here, you make one.
Yeah.
American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them.
Alright.
It's a what? There you go.
Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And Shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that.
Sure.
Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine.
Who is a young rich kid?
We are rich. We are rich. Why died now?
Bracket, Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters.
Nice. Who is a young rich kid?
Young rich kid, I'm in the closet.
I know, you told me, Nanny. I see you because I see the light. So weird.
So silly.
Yeah, you're so silly.
You know what? Dad,
Hmm?
we are rich. Remember we are rich? We are rich. We are rich. We are rich.
Like a lot of bees in the stick. I hate to do it with no plans. Now I don't usually get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda. Y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. It's been calling for days. I get no different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like. None of my people are patient. We live like we on a vacation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mixing all the bots and mixed with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that. King, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you're asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a Patagon with a watch face with little dragon balls. Mother, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. You be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city, I'ma be the man of my country. days. I get that they know different ways. The world is parades. Yeah, we like.